Hey Brickheads, Scott with 36 Bricks here, taking a look at this LEGO Ideas set number 71, the Goonies. That's right, officially set number 21363, 2,912 pieces of an amazing, awesome time, plus 11 epic minifigures. Let's check it out. Hey Brickhead, Scott with 36 Bricks here. Super excited because this is my LEGO channel. Super excited to share my adventures at LEGO stores, bricks and minifigure stores, checking out different box stores, sharing my mocks, sharing my mods, and really having an all-around good time during live streams, special events, and all that good stuff. I specialize in making mocks, turning current sets into mocks or modifications, as well as tips and tricks on showing what I like to do for my LEGO city. We'll go to events, share some fun activities, and definitely hang out on live streams. Alright guys, as I mentioned, the Goonies, LEGO Ideas number 71, but it's set number 21363, 2,912 pieces, 11 epic minifigures. Super excited to have this a part of my set and collection. Really excited about all of the details and all of the fun I had building this. And let's get into the details. So, I grew up watching Goonies. The moment I saw this on LEGO Ideas, I was like, oh, I hope this goes. And I knew I had to get it. So we're going to get into the flip side of this build real quick and check out the overall ship. So essentially the build is the pirate ship, but then it has all of the different compartments or layers that went into the adventure that the Goonies cast went through. So this is awesome. So I really love the details of the outer portion of the ship. I love the rock work. I think it's amazing. Not too big of a fan of the color of the water, to be honest. Just because, I'm sorry. Even though I've been to Hawaii a couple times, I've never seen water this bright blue. If you really look into it, it's just this baby blue color. I've never seen water that color, but I haven't traveled all over the world, so we'll see. All right, so getting back to the build, lots of amazing detail on the ship. To be honest, a lot of this work here is facade work, which is great, but it was a little bit difficult to connect at times. There were times where pieces were breaking apart or didn't line up properly, all that kind of fun stuff. But overall, I do really like the build and how it turned out. So let's go ahead and take a look at, again, all of the details. I love the swirls on the ship. I love the cannons on the ship. I think it's a little interesting that we have 4 cannons in total, but we have 6 windows for cannons. So not sure why they didn't do cannons here and here. Maybe it's just a structural thing. Not sure. Each section that you build, it's like this is a section. Sorry. This is a section, this is a section, this is a section, and this is a section. So this was bag, I think there was 21 bags. I think this was bag number 1 through 5. This one was, 6 through 10. This one was 11 through 15. And then this was the remaining. And then there were extra parts here and there. But all in all, really love what they've done with the ship. I really love the added nods to the movie and the sails and all of that. I think it's an amazing build. I may have this backwards, to be honest, but we'll take a look at that. And I think I may have this, sideways or something. But yeah, ultimately, just the idea of the broken down ship is just awesome. The Inferno is an amazing ship, and it has a lot of details on it. So I'm going to swing this back around and show you all of the different compartments and all of that. So this section right here essentially acts as the restaurant. And then this section right here acts as the basement of the restaurant. If you get in here, this would be essentially where the kids get down and go into the pipes and all of that, where the bats would fly out. I didn't actually see any bats in this set, which is a little disappointing. But all in all, it was a lot of fun. I'm going to move the minifigures out. I just placed those so that we could see these, but it kind of gives you an idea. I mean, the level of detail, you see the TV going, and you see the chains that the one guy, I can't remember his name, the "Hey you guys" was chained to, and then all of the details of the actual counting the money and all of that. So that's really cool. And then essentially, it's like Funhouse. If you guys remember back in the day, you would go down to this section. I'm a little disappointed in this section here. It just seems rather empty. They could have added more pipes or something like that. But all in all, I really do like the overall style of the build. It was a lot of fun to get, those nooks and crannies. And then they would come in here, and you would see, essentially, this is where the boulders would fall. And there is that mechanism that launches them down. So that was a lot of fun. It cranks back up, and then you hit the lever, and then they fall. So it was a really cool idea that they put together for that. That play. You obviously have the one guy that, gets squished by the rocks. He also has the key on his chest. I don't know if you guys can see that. Not really. And then that key actually goes to this compartment. So they would climb up the rocks into there, and then this is actually like a drop down, and it turns, and then they would spin down. So really fun to see the details and all of that. This is, of course, the wishing well. And then from the wishing well, again, as I mentioned, this drops down, and this basically is the spikes if they were to fall and die. I do wish they would have done a little bit more with that. And again, looking at this, this area, it's just kind of, there's not a lot. You can really not see a whole lot. Maybe they had dripping water or something. I don't know, something more than just this. And then essentially it looks like that fell out. But anyway, and then they would go into the mouth of the skull, which I love. I really like how they did this. It's a lot of fun, the way that they handled that. So kudos to them. I really enjoyed the build as well. So it was, again, a lot of fun. And then coming in here, you do have where they would essentially climb up, what would be the waterfall or whatever, and then they'd pass over the bridge and all that kind of fun stuff, and then essentially they would go up into this particular room where you had the skull organ. Now I'm panning down because the really cool part about this is the keys interact with this board. So you I'll try to get in there so you can see it. So you push down, and then this drops. And this one on mine doesn't necessarily drop all that well, but it does drop. They kind of shoot out, and then that shoots out, and then again this one shoots out, and then of course last but certainly not least, you do this one, and then it drops this. So that's a really cool play feature. I really love how they did that. It's definitely a lot of fun. And then of course they come down here, and then they use this slide to get into the ocean. And then they have this little octopus going on here. That's a lot of fun. And it's just an amazing build. I really enjoyed the whole aspect of the build. Now, with that said, let's get into the minifigures. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and take a look at all these amazing minifigures. Super excited because these things look awesome. Can't wait to go over them with you. Now, there are a couple bonuses. As I mentioned earlier before, there are technically 11 characters. However, if you add in One-Eyed Willie, that makes 12. You also have some skeletons here. So you have one skeleton here, of course, one skeleton down here, and then, of course, at the bow or the front of the ship, you have the maiden. So let's go ahead and take a look at all of the minifigures because I am excited about what we received. All right, first things first, we have Chunk. That is right, Chunk. He is an amazing minifigure. So keep in consideration, all of these have dual faces. I'm not going to go into the dual face because I'll leave that to you guys. But Chunk is awesome. I love the hair. I love the character in general, and I love the printing on the shirt. As we turn around, you will see there's a little bit of a pattern on the back. But all in all, this is a great minifigure, and I am super excited that they included him. Now, here we have Sloth. Sloth is an amazing character in the movie and in this minifigure form. So we have seen Sloth or a variation of Sloth before in the Dimensions series. So this is a cool another minifigure to have. I love the hat on here. I love the Superman emblem on his chest. I love everything about it. As you come around here, there is some design on the back. It's basically just the suspenders. And then they do give you this little, it's basically a 1x1 round modified tile. And the reason why is because if you look up here, you will see, if I can get the glare out, that Chunk is hanging off Sloth, and of course he needs to have hand placement so that he can hang there. So kind of gives you that that full effect that he is on his back. So that's pretty cool. Really excited. I mean, it's an amazing minifigure. Comes with a sword and everything, and it's really cool. Now, this character here is Francis. It's one of the Fratelli boys or sons. Comes with a box of pizza and a gun. I really love the gun. It's a revolver, like a 6-shooter. Really great character as far as the representation of the minifigure. You really see the detail and the resemblance, so that is a lot of fun. Great detail in the torso, both front and back. And yeah, again, another great minifigure. Now, this is Mama Fratelli. I love this minifigure. This minifigure, to be honest, is so spot on to the character and the actress. I just love it. Oh, I did forget to mention that you do receive an additional hat for Francis, and there it is right there. I should have mentioned that, so I apologize. But going back to Mama Fratelli, the pearls, the detail on the blouse, I love the gloves and all of that. The headpiece with the hair, oh man, it is just awesome. You got a little bit of design detail on the back, not much, plus the pearls, which I love. And wow. I mean, this is just spot on to the character. I mean, it is amazing. Now coming over to Jake. Again, Jake has another revolver. So you get several of those in the set. Again, I really love this actor. I've seen him in a lot of movies. I wouldn't say it's as spot on as Mama Fratelli, but I really do like the overall look and feel that they gave him. Going to the back, you see a little bit of the creasing and design in the back, but nothing fancy. It's just short, simple, and sweet. So now we have Mouth. So great I love the actor who played Mouth, Corey Feldman. And I mean, it's just awesome. I mean, it's spot on to the actor. It's spot on to the look of the character, and great little detail as far as the shirt. I believe it says Metallica on there, but it can't really make it out for sure. That's probably because of copyright laws or something. And then a little creasing on the back. Comes with a comb, which I thought was hilarious. So that's a lot of fun. And then coming over here, we have, of course, Mikey. Again, love Sean Astin in this character. Love Sean Astin, period. He is an amazing actor. Come from, amazing acting genes and all of that. And now his daughter's getting into acting, which is a lot of fun. But, good design work on the torso. It comes with a little map, which I love. Not exactly sure what he's holding. Maybe let me know in the comments below. But really do like the overall look and feel of the character. Have a little bit of design work on the back. Nothing fancy, of course. And then going from there. Now, I actually, when researching this, I didn't actually know this character's name, but his name is Data. And he is basically the one that does all of the tinkering and the inventions and all of that. Definitely love the boxing glove and all of the gadgets. He does have some detail on the torso, but it's hidden by all the gadgets. And of course, in the back, it has a little bit of the detail and wrinkling for the back on there. But I love the little pseudo builds that come with the little punching bag and all of that kind of fun stuff. It's actually really cool. These are actually the teeth, sorry, and then the punch. And then it also comes with some dynamite, which is fun. Coming over here to Steph. She is the best friend to the love interest, of course. Great design. I love the sweater that they put on her. And then it comes with a little bubblegum tile. It's a little hard to see. Sorry for the out of focus there. But I mean, it is just awesome. I love the glasses. I wish the glasses were a little darker, but I believe she does have white glasses on. And then there's a little bit of torso work on the back, which is a lot of fun. Overall, again, another great minifigure. Coming over to this minifigure, he is the big brother of the movie Brand. He's essentially been working out and all that fun stuff, so that's why he's kind of in a sweatsuit. And then he's got a lantern. I love the hairpiece with the headband. That's a lot of fun. And then coming around, a little bit of detail. And again, the headband in the back tied in a knot is really, really fun and cool. So really like that. Then you have Andy. Love the yellow sweater. You don't see yellow on minifigures that often, but love the detail on the legs, love the detail from the sweater and the outfit and all of that kind of fun stuff. I think actually for the most of the movie she takes off the sweater, but I can't remember. It might also get dirty, so in the movie, and then you have a little bit of detail on the back, but again, the hair is kind of overshadowing it a little bit. And then last but certainly not least, One-Eyed Willie himself. Great torso work and details. Love the eye patch on the skeleton. Of course, gotta love the pirate hat and all of that kind of fun stuff. And then, of course, you got some amazing detail on the back of the torso. So really love all that. Really love all that kind of fun stuff. Just those little fine details. And all of these minifigures, if you count One-Eyed Willie, you get 12 total. Plus, if you count the, minifigures, the skeletons and all that kind of fun stuff in the mix, there's a lot more. So there you have it, guys. Thanks for watching. That is my review of the LEGO Ideas number 71, set number 21363, The Goonies. I really, really do love what they've done with this. It's definitely going to go in my city. I'm Not exactly sure. I probably will build it into the mountainside. That way it's a little bit of fun there. But there we have it, guys. So thanks for watching. Really do appreciate all the love and support. And we will see you next time on 36 Bricks. Did you like that video? Please like, share, and subscribe. If you like my content and want more, please consider joining one of my memberships, as every little bit counts. Want to see more? Check out this video. Or, well, shit, maybe this video. That video. Check out all my videos on my YouTube channel. And if you want to hang out during live streams, come do that too. Thanks for watching.